Ryan, 104.1 KRBE.
Good morning, Houston, Texas. Oh, my God. It's Monday, August the 12th of 2024 at 5:59 and 41 seconds. And it's the whole Roula and Ryan show for the brand new school year for you. It's your first day of school. It's Roula, Ryan, Eric, Social K, and Sam. And oh, my goodness.
Welcome back.
How many kids are going into school today?
A buttload.
All of them.
And some of these kids don't even know how to get there.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because
don't know what school
HISD
is?
has not even hammered out all their bus routes. So there's more than 700 kids that still don't have their bus route.
So mom has to take them to school until they figure out the buses?
If
or?
their parents can go. Think about it.
Metro?
Parents have to be at work, like they're working right now listening to us.
Yeah.
Right. How do
Got
their
their-
kids get to school?
So any student who's not been assigned a route
Terrifying.
may get on a bus at any stop or route that serves their campus. Families can also call the transportation customer service number. That phone number is 713-556-5963. Once again, that's 713-556-5963.
And don't worry, HISD kids, if you're already overstressed parents, last day of school is June 4th. Almost here.
June 4th. Wow, not even a year
Before you know it.
Not even a May. It's a June.
August 12th to June 4th is the HISD schedule.
Short summer break.
Well, it's just, could be a quick blink. It's a quick blink.
I feel like that's so passive aggressive to
There's
say.
already a sign-up
Count,
sheet
yeah.
for Halloween, the Halloween party here at KRBE on the boss's door.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that. I'm like, what?
Oh, no, not yet.
I hate Halloween.
Why?
Why do you
What?
hate that? It's such a magical time
No,
for
I just want to
kids.
get over that. Let's get right straight to Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Well, that's why I put my Christmas tree up now
Scary
the day after
movies, all that
Halloween.
crap. People trying to scare people. Just get a life.
I'm just trying to all
got
those
costume.
all those displays and stuff. Y'all, what I find very interesting, maybe I've not noticed this before, but I've been to quite a few Marshalls and TJ Maxx's in the last 10 days, and I feel like I've covered the whole city of Houston area because there's this one blanket that I was looking for to match, and I was like, oh, y'all don't talk to each other on the computer, so I can't tell. You can't tell me if the one on I-10 talks to the one on Westland, talks to the one on Westgrade, talks to the one
they're
in
all
Sugarland. They're all separate. You have to go to the individual stores to get it.
Yeah.
So I've been to every one of them. Can't find this thing. But anyway, my point is, I have never seen so many Halloween bedroom decor, waste of money things in my life.
Bedroom decor?
Yes, bedroom decor, Kevin. They've got ghost pillows. They've got pumpkin pillows, candy corn pillows, pumpkin blankets, blankets with black cats, blankets with skulls, blankets with candy corn, black cats, and skulls. I'm like, oh my God. They have huge plush skeletons that will lay on your bed.
No.
They're
But
on the
guess
shelves
what?
with their legs hanging down. I'm
It's
like,
your
always,
bed?
it's
yes,
always
it's a bed
about,
skeleton, Ahmad.
but it's about supply and demand. They wouldn't sell it if people wouldn't buy it.
Yeah. My best friend is obsessed with skulls. In her primary.
In general or just for
Yes.
Halloween?
No. In her primary, she has a male skull and a female skull. I don't really
Real?
know what the difference is. No, this big canvas. She is obsessed with skulls. So this kind of stuff
little
is
freaky.
Yeah,
her
serial killer
heyday,
vibes.
and then
Wait.
she's gonna keep it
Sam, is
all
your friend
year
single?
round.
Because that's a whole Tinder date
Oh
nightmare
no,
story.
she's married with
I
baby
went on a
number
date.
2 on the way.
I went on a date and I went to her bedroom finally and scared the crap out of me.
Yeah,
with
no.
the
So
skulls.
there's people that
had
definitely
that-
like skulls.
If they had that stuff up in July, I'd be like, no way.
She does.
Well, they do it
It's
the day
canvas.
after 4th of July.
It's a
Like she's talking about
canvas
these throw
picture of the
pillows
skull.
and stuff. That is
I bet you she's gonna keep them though.
I bet she will.
To each
But
their own.
Does somebody
Some
text
people
me
are
at
like into it.
37530 if you bought the plush full skeleton to lay down on your couch or your bed? And there were many of them, not just one. Lots of Halloween decor out there.
I got
Should I
Relic,
bring one here?
spooning with them.
Relic's already mad.
Uh-oh.
Relic the clown.
Relic the
Yeah.
clown.
Oh, why? Okay,
Hey, Halloween,
trust
Eric.
him.
That's not acceptable. For you, your place is cool.
That's his bread and butter.
Yeah. It's good for you, Betty.
By the way, I did buy
I like
something
Relic.
yesterday at Marshall's. Can I tell you guys? We can take a picture of it and put it on Instagram. And I'm getting mad at my kids being such good friends with Eric's kid. I can't have any surprises. I can't have anything. My kids are on FaceTime with Eric's kid all the time. And I was buying this. They go, look what our mom is buying. Show your dad. Does he want this? I go, just shut it.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is-
so-
I don't need Eric's permission. I'm just going to get this. I'm bringing it to work.
It's not that mirror, is it?
Yes, the hell
Oh,
yeah,
my
it is.
God.
Look at this.
What
The kids
mirror?
showed me this. I'm like,
I found a mirror at Marshall's yesterday, and I was like, this is kind of fun. We need a mirror in the
when you
studio
have too
over
much
here.
money.
Oh, that's cute. What
Isn't
is
this
that?
cute?
Lips?
It's
Yeah,
a pair
it's
of
like
lips.
lips.
It's a mirror.
You can barely even see yourself, and that like splits you in two.
Yeah.
But it's kind of cool decor. It was like $10. I was like, I'll invest $10.
Where's
in a
that
mirror.
gonna go?
I don't know, just
Garbage.
mirror or something.
In the garbage.
No, we can stick it someplace.
I think it's cute.
No, Irvin ain't gonna like that. Then you're like the camera's looking back at the camera.
Yeah.
We'll figure out where to put it. We'll put it somewhere.
Put it in our
Party
little-
keepers.
someplace.
Our
yeah.
storage closet, they call our office.
No, because I never
That's
go in
just
there.
the junk room.
Broom closet. It's a
Yeah.
closet.
That's our office for 6 people.
Maybe you
feel
could
like
give it
there's-
out as a Halloween treat. Oh,
Roula, why did you put it there?
You guys totally jinxed me.
Oh, that was mean, y'all.
You guys put your bad juju on that.
so mean.
Well, that was
You
easy.
could have
gone
seen
now.
the look of excitement in Eric's
just
face when that shattered.
I saw it tipping over. I was like, oh well.
Slow motion.
I know. Cam saw it in slow mo. Didn't even try and
I'm
save
so
it.
sad. I was the only one that liked it, Roula.
It was behind me.
Super cute.
I didn't see it. I would have tried to catch it.
Yeah, sure you would have.
I cannot believe that
pushed
just
his
happened.
chair into it. I saw Eric like go towards it. I saw that, Rule.
Y'all, I can't believe that just happened.
Are you gonna? How?
It shattered.
Also, that's 7 years of bad
Yeah,
luck
well,
for you.
I was about to
heard it,
say.
right?
You gotta take that as a sign.
How do we change the bad luck? What do we do to?
Somebody tell us quick. 37530. How do
Get
you
the
redo?
egg.
How
Get
do
the
we
I
fix
do
it?
my cross, my bazooki cross 3 times.
That is-
Go
Hey,
around in a
there-
circle.
Kevin, there's like a little a pack of salt right
Oh,
there.
no.
Just rip it open,
Yeah,
throw it
throw
over.
Yeah,
it
throw it
over
over
his
his shoulder.
shoulder.
No, I can't believe it fell and it shattered.
I'm really sad. I thought it was cute, Roula.
Hey, just be grateful that a shard didn't go flying somewhere.
Well, it's still in
The
the
back of my head.
box.
That part where you could die if you hit the
Oh
head.
my
Eric's
gosh.
trying to film. Eric,
Oh, no.
your eyes are open, but you're not talking.
I'm so sad.
Nobody notices.
Eric's been dead for the last 10 minutes.
We're going to
Time
just
for
prop you
Shipley's
up in a
Eric. Talk about
chair.
the kolache they have.
We're going to prop you up in a chair like one of those skeletons from Marshall's that's like a plush skeleton.
That'd be ironic. Saying Halloween. That'd be a Halloween.
Taken out by
Man.
Well, that
I
would
can't
suck.
believe that just broke, y'all. I've had it for all of 2 minutes.
I did
Yeah.
feel some joy though. Like
Yeah,
I
Karen,
just took it out of my
Shot
car.
in
Y'all
front.
are so happy.
Oh my God! I wish there was cameras on you.
So sad.
It's okay.
Great.
You can get another one.
This is why I want Irvin to be here until the start of the show.
Yeah,
This
that
is
would
like
have
a-
been.
That would have been epic
gold.
slow motion.
This is a new season. I always count this as the new year.
Yeah.
for
Yes, it's the new season.
Can we get
the
his
fall
butt
season.
in here at 6 a.m. and start the show?
Yeah. Be
Why
filming
does it have
every
to show up
moment.
at like 8 o'clock? Let's do it at
I
6.
don't know.
Because that was gold right there.
That was
slow
gold.
mo
There
was
to see.
no way we
Eric
could have planned
rejoiced
that.
like that. He just wanted to touch down at the Super Bowl.
Yep.
He scored one.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it in shock, like slow motion, like it just fell over. Y'all, for those that just missed it, I put it's framed. It's a big lips mirror framed, and it's
The box
thin.
frame, like the box is-
and the box is cardboard, and there's a pretty fat
What's it look
ledge
like right now?
here.
Is there any like
No,
big
don't
piece
pick it
of
up,
it left?
Eric, because it's
No,
really
don't.
shattered.
Yeah,
don't pick it up.
don't.
That's the next bad luck because you're going to
The top of the lip is shattered. The bottom looks still intact. Look.
Oh yeah. That's
Don't watch out, Eric. There might be like really tiny pieces right there.
I'll
See,
put
do
it
not
on the
get that in your
KRBE
fingers.
story.
Over there.
Oh my god.
Let me get it.
Yeah,
Take
Kevin,
a
take
picture.
snap a shot of
Wait,
that.
Oh my god, I can't believe that just happened.
Oh, that looks bad.
Yeah.
Dang it. If y'all don't want to keep it here, I'm going to dig it. Oh, I can't
Right?
believe it fell.
You could have used it for something.
Watch out, Eric. I'm not kidding you. This kind of cheap mirror is the kind that gets in your hand and you will be miserable all day. And your punishment will be getting hit by one of those shards as you touch it. And
I'm
you're
gonna
going
put
to
it in
be.
that big dumpster over there.
No, don't dump it yet. I'm still not ready
You
to
can
see it in the
return it?
trash.
Can you return
I
it?
can't return it. It fell over.
I don't know. Maybe
I
you could.
doubt.
How are you going to return that?
I just got this out of the bag.
Yeah,
Costco
it was
would
like
do it.
this, and then you just bought it.
Somebody's so mean on text. Yeah, I guess you can kick us to that goodbye.
Got him.
I can't believe that just shattered like that. Okay.
Well, we got to do something now.
Happy Monday, Houston, Texas. How's your day going so far? Somebody texted Pasadena officially starts tomorrow, but some kids have orientation today. I don't know what else. What else are we talking about
HST's
here?
the big one.
Yep.
They
Yeah.
leave. They're in. They're all pretty much all this week, right? Everything comes back to normal, I believe.
The vast majority, yes.
think so,
There are a
yeah.
few private schools that won't just yet, but you know, like my ex-wife, she teaches for a Montessori school. I think they go back next week. So most of them are back though.
But she's probably
Well, she's
working.
in the classroom, yeah.
I still don't know what a Montessori school is.
Me
What does that
neither.
mean?
Well, maybe we
It's
can
a
do next.
method of education. You know, it's how they teach these small kids. They put them in groups
I
together.
always thought that because like I love baseball and I was terrible at math. And I always thought they're like, okay, Eric, in Montessori, they'll teach you math through baseball. Like I feel like that's
It's like
what
learning
they
through
do.
play.
Like what you're
it's
good
like
at.
very hands-on.
Is it
I
learning
think.
through play?
No homework, which I believe should be that way.
Yeah.
Kids should not be doing homework. If they're working it'd be like us do our whole show. You work 7-8 hours all day and then go home and do 2 more hours of work.
Yeah.
That's BS for kids.
lot.
And to teachers, too.
But they don't have hours in the school day, I guess, to get them all.
Oh, because kids love to pay attention in class. They're going to really pay attention at home and do it.
I know, right?
Like we did.
I'm just kind of shook now. But
Shake
yesterday
it off,
was
it's
the
okay.
end of the Olympics, and I don't know if you guys are revved up for LA 2028 or not, but wow, they brought out some stars at the end there. Except the Billie Eilish transition might have been a little weird. If you missed it, I'll explain to you what we're talking about. The Billie Eilish transition. Here's your official weather for today.
Okay, so it's going to be lots of sunshine. It is going to be hot. Mid-90s right now, 80 degrees and 6:09 on the Roula and Ryan Show.
From the big screen to the big house.
Roula and Ryan Celebrity Scoop.
104.1 KRBE.
It is brought to you by Taqueria Arandas. And guys, the official closing of the Paris Games happened yesterday, where at the end, the president of France says, now something I don't want to say, but I have to say, this marks the Olympic Games of the 33rd Olympiad are closed. And then Tom Cruise comes out of the ceiling, and then they do their whole Hollywood thing, and he rappels down to the floor, and he has the Olympic flag, and he's running through all the crowd, and then he goes to an airplane like Mission Impossible, and then he gets on the airplane with the flag, and then he jumps out of the airplane and lands on the Hollywood sign.
Man, how do you get there so fast? That's impressive.
Yeah, the Hollywood sign has 5 O's, and they're all different colors, the Olympic rings, and then from
that's
there, somebody on a
cool.
bike gets it, and then they take it to the beach, and at the beach with the Olympic flag, the Red Hot Chili Peppers start playing live, and my kids are like, what are those crazy old men doing?
Yeah, it was cool
Did
in the
anyone-
90s when they were like 30. Now they're like 60
They're
and they're trying
60,
to...
61
Yeah.
and 60, and Flea is like doing all these like crazy moves with his bass guitar, and Anthony Kiedis and his crazy.
And he's
like,
got
funny
that
looking-
mustache
and
now,
the
right?
mustache and his funny hair. So
Oh,
he
he's
puts
had
his
that mustache for a couple of
He
years
puts
now.
his shirt over his head and is just singing like that, like, bah, 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 bah.
Oh, my
Kids thought,
goodness.
what is
What
happening
in
right
the
now?
world?
Oh, by the way, okay,
That's
so
hilarious.
you know they did the thing with the Chili Peppers, and there's that documentary on Netflix right now that they're talking about. You know with the Woodstock. Remember the one that was in '99 where it was all the
Yeah, of course.
disaster and
Yeah,
everything.
that was
All
wild.
the mud.
Be advised that
Well, that's
the Red Hot
94.
Chili Peppers are playing on stage, and Flea, the bass player, the old guy that you're talking about, he's totally naked. He's just running around playing on stage, butt naked. They show everything.
Wait, you're
so-
not Woodstock 99?
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
it naked yesterday?
No.
Did he put on
But
clothes?
It's not new. It's not like it's number one on Netflix or something.
No, I know, but
Oh, yeah, I think that's the one.
That's what, like over a year old that's been on.
I know, but it's like for some reason the
Right,
algorithm
we're
is
talking
showing up
about the
again.
Olympics.
Remember someone naked?
Got over to
I was just like, whoa.
like I was saying.
I hope the Chili Peppers are clothed this time.
So he was they're just being silly. My kids just did not understand. And my husband's trying to explain to them, they're from California. They're called the Red Hot Chili Peppers. You hear their music and even in grocery stores now and all this stuff.
Californication.
So then, they're like Anthony Kiedis with his shirt over his head, and he's like, that's what my kids just think he's like a TikTok reel. Like, he's like, is he making fun of himself? I'm going,
So what
"No."
happened with Billie Eilish?
So the next performer was Billie Eilish, and it transitions to her, and I thought
So
it was
where-
fine.
and where was she and what
so
was she
she's on a
doing?
lifeguard stand right next to them.
Okay.
So it's a huge beach setup. They have a huge stage. Anybody watch this?
I saw
Anybody see
Snoop
it?
and Dre.
So the beach setup is first the Chili
beach.
Peppers go live. Then they finish their song, and then Billie Eilish on the lifeguard stand with her brother Phineas and some band. Billie's voice compared to the Chili Peppers is like a totally
Yeah.
different vibe.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's real high pitched, and I think she was singing "Birds of a Feather." I'm not even sure what song she was singing, y'all, because it was just a lot going
It was
on.
Birds of a Feather.
Birds of a Feather.
Okay.
And it's fine, but I feel like it was just kind of I don't know, maybe it was just me, but I just felt like it wasn't. You go from those crazy and everyone's like raging,
Yeah.
and then the audience can't really rage to "Birds of a Feather." And so there's, it's fine. I feel like it had to be it must have been like tracked. They had to have been tracked because it didn't really match the audio. Not that they're not good singers, but I think for obvious reason they tracked it. So you're thinking, okay, well that's it. Is that it? Oh no, here comes Snoop, because Snoop was the darling of the Olympics, and here he is coming on stage with Dre. Dre is like 8 years older than Snoop. I looked it up, and I feel like he looks
Oh, he's in great
same.
shape.
younger
Same.
and better. Yeah, Dre has really
Only I
kept
had half $1
himself
billion.
in shape.
I could
So
look
this-
good too.
Yeah,
This
right?
stage was
Yeah.
still at the beach.
It was still at the beach, and now they had.
Big
And this is
2.8
what's
on
really
it.
funny. So the whole thing about Billie Eilish, she doesn't like to wear anything that's like really form fitting. It's just
Right.
not her vibe, right?
Yeah.
Which I totally appreciate. And I was saying to the girls, I was saying to Tasso, my husband, in front of my girls, see, the great thing about this is she doesn't have to be half naked to do her performance. Like, her voice is awesome and this and this and that. And then here comes Snoop, and there's a girl just for no reason because it's Snoop, and there's a dancer. She's wearing like a bikini top, and she's got like these fringe like sleeves, and she has her, like whatever she's basically half naked, like a bikini, like booty shorts.
Oh, God.
And she's like doing all these crazy dance moves. And I go, see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's what Billie Eilish didn't have to do. But they go, why is that girl dancing like that? I go, well, because it's kind of like, atmosphere, kind of make it more hype. And
So
fun.
maybe they should have just had a different order for the performers. It'd be like, Kevin, when you're DJing and you've got everybody pumped on the dance floor, and all of a sudden, we're going to stop now and play
But you
better
can't
than
start
that
with
ballad.
Birds
You
of a Feather.
you gotta start fast with.
You got to start really
Chili Peppers.
strong, and then I guess you got to
Tom
end
Cruise just jumped out of an
strong.
airplane and handed you a flag.
Yeah.
You gotta.
Yeah, you can't do Birds of a Feather.
So the LA Olympics are going to be
I don't even
taking
know
place.
which song is that. Birds of a Feather.
We played here on KRBE.
I forget which one.
I don't know.
I better remember
names.
names.
It's not like she's got a lot of high octane music.
She says bad guy.
Yeah.
Why didn't she just do the one about lunch?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't know if that was really appropriate.
I don't know.
This is
Well,
how it
I get to
starts
thinking
for
about
Birds
it
of a
now. I
Feather.
guess so.
Oh yeah.
So it's kind of like a little
good.
peachy vibe, But it's coming from Chili Peppers, and then it goes into this.
And then it goes
And
to
then it
Snoop
goes into
Dogg.
Snoop. See, they
could've-
Drop
they
it
could've-
like it's hot.
Yeah,
They could
drop
have
it like it's hot.
Gone straight to Snoop in L.A., which would have made sense. Transitioned into Billy, and then went out on a bang with the Chili Peppers.
Yeah, I'd say get that.
No,
credit.
Snoop was like the
Everyone will
surprise.
turn.
Yeah, Snoop was the
Then it goes
surprise.
into
So it had to have been pre-recorded because
Then it
Snoop
goes
was
into
over
the-
in
Yeah.
France, right?
I feel like his part was live. All that part was live, Kev. Because of the way they did the transition. I mean, obviously the Tom Cruise part was pre-taped. The Tom Cruise part was live in Paris where he rappelled down from the stadium.
Yes.
And then he goes through all the Olympians and he gets on a plane. Everything happens after the plane is
Did the plane
pre-recorded.
really take off, or was it just like
It was already running. It was
Okay.
already going down the runway when he got on it, like very Mission Impossible.
Oh.
But the reason that's pre-recorded is because it's daytime skydiving.
Yeah.
He got on it at night, and as soon as the doors open, it's daytime, and he lands in L.A.
Yeah,
so that part was all
there's
pre-recorded.
a time difference between Paris and L.A.
Yeah, but don't forget. Yes, but Ryan, we didn't sit there for 8 hours and wait for him.
to
You know
get
what I
there?
mean?
to
No,
fly
But
there.
what I'm saying is it would be daylight in
By the time
L.A.
he did jump, when you watched it, it was probably 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah, it was a 2:00 live closing.
So it would be daylight here.
Right, daylight here. But what I'm saying is
If it
that
was
part
dark
was
time, you'd be like,
taped.
hey, that doesn't make sense.
Right, but that part was taped. There's no way.
Of course it was taped.
Of course it was taped.
But you got to
that's
make
what I'm
it look
saying.
like it's
Yeah,
daylight
matches.
in L.A.
Because the reason he had to do the transfer to the flag on the Hollywood sign is because that girl did give the flag to the live stage where the Chili Peppers were. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
Tom Cruise was in the Hollywood sign. At
I watched it anyway. She just watched the Astros kick some butt.
I saw that they
That's
were
more
winning
fun.
10-0, right?
Yeah,
At some point, then it was 10-2. What was the final score?
Ooh, was it 10-2, I believe?
Is that, after
watched the
10,
whole
you're
game, I
like,
can't remember.
nice. By the way, the LA Olympics, if you want to get your tickets now, July 14 to July 30.
I wonder what that's
Times.
going
4
to
years
cost.
from now, yeah.
10-2. What's the final?
10-2.
For Astros, yeah.
Yay, Stros. Now, I don't know
Wow.
if that means for their record because I didn't pay attention. a
It
lot.
said on the news that it puts them back at like number 1 or 2. They're like in the
we were
top
half
of
a
their
game, and then I think Seattle won, so we're tied pretty much. And we're 7 games above 500. It's like the first time we're 7 games above.
this
That's
season.
awesome.
Yeah, since we dug ourselves in such a big hole.
Right. So either we're going to be that story of like, well, nobody thought the Astros were going to be here this year after 7 years of amazingness, to, well, look at that. They bounce back every time.
We're back.
They better bounce back all the way, baby. Although even though Houstonians we're such bozos. We're so hot and cold. It's like, I can't believe this. What is wrong with them? Which, by the way, I found out from somebody who works at Minute Maid Park. There is a customer service number you can call and complain about the temperature at Minute Maid Park.
Oh, yeah?
because
Did
it's
they
so
reach
hot
back
in
out
there.
to you and say they're going to fix it?
Well, I was on hold, and then I just
That's probably what
called
they say. Oh, yeah, take care of that for you.
So if you've been to
I
a
was
game
on hold.
and you've been hot,
Yeah.
I think if enough people called that number, the people who work like the ushers in the stands would appreciate us en masse calling that number to also complain. Because it's like one thing when the employees in the room complain, but the suits are like, well,
People
you
that pay the
guys are
money.
just here every single day. Nobody else is complaining. But then they're the ones that hear the complaints from the ticket goers.
Do you think that the system that's installed in there is able to keep up with the continuous rise in temperature in our city? I mean,
You know what
every
the
year it's
problem is,
getting hotter and
Kev?
hotter.
The problem is they open the roof
Yeah.
so that the sun can hit the grass because it's $1 million grass, really dark green.
Yeah, that's right.
And by the time they close it, those air conditioners cannot circulate fast enough
keep
to
up.
all over.
But they
that
should know this
ballpark.
already. The thing I feel that people get upset about is that when you have something that's completely predictable, you know it's going to be bad, and it's executed poorly. Kevin and I came in on the last flight together last night. We were out of town. And we got off.
Well, how was your little love nest?
We got off the plane. Kevin and I, we got off the plane at 6:45. I'd actually had my car there. Kevin, you went to go take a shuttle. At 6:45, our plane landed. I got home at 9:30. That's how bad the airport was.
It was gridlocked to
it was
the
insane.
brim. I have never seen it
Never.
like that. I could see my parking shuttle in the garage coming towards us. It took 30 minutes for him to come 100 feet. I was so salty, and then I thought I was
Terminal
salty.
C or
Other
E
people
or
started
where?
hollering.
All of it. It was just a
At least
disaster.
you could go when you're stuck in those little.
I know. I was like, at first I was like, dang, I should have parked right here. Then I could have pulled right out. No, they weren't letting anyone out of the parking lot. So thank goodness I got on a parking shuttle, and it took us off campus, as it were.
I thought-
and it took me about an hour and 15 minutes.
What time were you in bed?
You were
What time
lucky.
I mean, I was in bed by 10:15, but still, I don't think I got home till about 9.
So we were in the
So it
purple
was
deck.
ridiculous.
You know, the purple
Not.
deck on level 6, and they have employees in attendance. They would not let us go down the spiral exit. They stopped.
Sucks.
They would only let like
But
1 or 2 cars at a time.
You were in
out.
San Diego for the weekend,
Oh, I know,
so
no,
I'm
it's
not
a
going to
first
cry
world
too much
problem.
for you.
But what
Most
I'm
people are
saying is
dying
that-
here of the heat. You're
What
in
I'm
San
saying
Diego.
is that when you know you've got a problem, fix it in advance.
But plan ahead if you're driving to the airport on the weekend, because you are going to sit in that traffic if you're trying to get up to the terminal.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You'll miss
something
your
I
flight.
did for my first time as a born and raised Houstonian on Friday, I came back from the trip and I was going to use a car service to pick me up from the airport. And every time I went to Uber, the cheapest Uber was $232.
From IAH?
IAH
You
to
can
my
fly
house.
to
Oh my
Dallas and back.
It's like an airline ticket.
$232. I'm standing at that little self-service place where you can grab the waters.
Yes.
And I'm looking at the Uber app.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, wait, what? Hold on. I'm not asking to go to like Corpus Christi. So I double checked my address. Yeah. Like the cheapest Uber, $232. The most expensive, $287. And I go, no. And I asked the lady at that little grab and go. You know, those ladies just like patrol to, I don't even know if they're watching you pay for it. I said, hi, I have a really weird question. I was born and raised in this city, and I've never in my life taken a cab from the airport. Are there taxis here?
Yeah.
And she
It's
looks at me and
$60.
she goes, what? And I said, are there taxis here? And she goes, yeah.
With Uber nowadays.
I said, where? And she goes, downstairs, I guess. You can go find them somewhere.
No, there's an actual sign that says limos and taxis.
Limos
Yes.
and taxis,
So I
yeah.
walked out that door, and there were no less than, 300 people walking towards the rideshare garage.
Yes, of course.
And there were 4 little minivans with 4 little guys just sitting right there on the side. And I walked up to the lady in the vest, and I said, hi, I just need a cab. She goes, okay. Go to cab number 3. I was like, wow, this is amazing.
Boom.
And it was gridlocked. I could see it in the terminal. There was gridlock down below. And I was thinking, oh, man, it's
Oh,
gonna be
man.
right
It was
there.
hours and
Yes.
hours to get out of that.
Cab was, the way it was positioned for the cabs, where they come out, it was almost like ahead of the gridlock. We were in and out of there super fast.
That's how I was yesterday.
And the guy was really sweet, and I had told him, can we just make one stop before you take me to my house? Like, right before I exit, there's a store I need to go to. I just got to pick up a box. Do you know this story?
Yeah, you told me.
But that's not how
So you
Uber
stopped
works.
you stopped the cab guy
Let
to
me
go
tell
get
you.
the cab.
And I asked him, does it, because he's going to run his meter.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
we make an
Did you know what you
exit.
bought and did?
My exit is where he turns. And I end up, you know those beds in boxes you can buy?
Yeah, duh.
You know how it's a bed and
yeah,
box.
that's how you buy them at
It's rolled
Costco.
up.
Yep.
Buy in Costco, Big Lots. Big Lots has them. I just said, okay, I'll be right back. Just take me right to the front door. I'll be right back.
What?
So I come out with an orange dolly, and I have a
Stop.
king-size mattress in the box. And
who
he
does
goes-
that in a
he's
yellow
looking
cab?
at me like, it was a minivan.
A
And he
minivan,
was
yeah.
like, oh, that's here? I go, yeah, I'll just put my suitcase by my feet. This will fit right here in the back seat. And it fit perfectly in his cab.
you are wild.
That is so weird.
And then he
What if it
drops me
didn't
off at
fit?
home with my giant bed in a box.
But didn't he
because-
help you put it in your car?
Well, yeah, but it's not that heavy. The
I know,
dolly,
but still, the cab guy got out of his car and
Yes.
I mean, typically,
Same
like
thing
if
with
you're in
your
a cab,
luggage.
That's nice.
I could see if you're like, hey, I've got an emergency. The kids don't have food at home. Let's go into the
That's
grocery
why it
store.
was funny.
You just decided to go
wild.
shopping.
Because he
You
goes,
are
no, I didn't
wild.
go shopping, Ryan. I just picked up a box.
Had to pick up that bed.
I went straight in. I grabbed it on the dolly, paid for it, went straight back to his cab.
That's
it was
shopping.
like less than 5 minutes.
Did you get the one I told you to get?
I got the one you told me to get, and it's been sitting out. You have to let it sit for like 48 hours.
So that
But
you
how
can
much was the
fluff up.
ride?
The ride at the end even with the stop, which was a couple minutes, it was like $111.
Okay, that's a lot
So
better.
it was half the price
Still, that's
of
crazy.
what Uber.
Yeah.
That is insane.
I have
Yes.
taken the taxi many a times, and there's like a standard fee. I think from here was $60, but that's also like in the middle of the day with no traffic.
Yeah.
No, this was like high time, I guess, because I should have asked them, I guess, when I sat down, how much does it cost to go into town from the airport? I just figured I've never done this.
We should do a
Check the
temperature
box.
check on people like maybe teachers, kids, parents
yeah.
right now that are
Yeah.
nervous.
Oh, for
back to
COVID? Or what do you
school.
mean? For COVID, Eric? Temperature check.
Oh, hell no, don't bring back
To
that
find
nightmare.
out exactly how are you feeling right now, the biggest district in Texas is back today. That's HISD. So what's on your mind?
Yeah. how you
No, we have a
doing?
new area code, guys.
Yeah.
It's not 713 anymore. So we're going to repeat this a lot today because we have a new area code, a new area code, a new area code. It's 833. You're not going to get this area code. It's just the KRBE area code changed to a toll-free number. So it's 833-390-KRBE. When you say new area code, it's like, another one for us? No.
No.
Not
This
for
is
you
for
guys.
us.
This is 833-390-KRBE. You can sound off. You can vent it out. You can let us know how you're feeling. Excited, scared, worried, annoyed. It's back to school time. Let's hear from you next on The Roula and Ryan Show.
It's KRBE.
Let's go.
Back to Roula and Ryan.
Okay, in the entire state of Texas, Houston ISD is the biggest school district. They are back in class this morning.
Yes, and not just them. There are many, many school
Oh, a
districts
lot
that are
of
going back
districts.
in. Pearland's back in. We're saying Pasadena's in tomorrow, but today's orientation.
There's all kinds of this
Haley's
whole
back
week.
in.
They're all just trickling in.
Everybody's-
Yes,
staggering
everybody's
back.
running. So our new number is 833-390-KRBE. We have a new area code here at KRBE. It's a toll-free area code. So 833-390-KRBE. Kaylin's up first. Hi, Kaylin. Good morning.
Hey, y'all. Good morning.
Good morning.
So you are an HISD teacher. What grade do you teach?
I teach fine arts, so I'm the whole school, K through 5.
Awesome.
Wow. How many
Awesome.
years have you been teaching? What year number are you starting today?
This is my 6th year, my first year in HISD. So we're going to see how this goes.
Yeah, right. How are you feeling right now? Like, what's like the biggest emotion you have? Is it excitement? Is it nerves? What's your biggest emotion right now?
I'm excited. You know, they're kids, so I'm looking forward to meeting the kids. I'm going in there totally positive, optimistic, and, you know, we'll just see how it goes.
Do you get nervous about meeting like other teachers and like the principal and all that stuff? Because that'd be a nerve-wracking job where you're trying to teach kids and then they watch you.
Busy. I never get to interact with other teachers. There's literally kids coming boom, 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 back to back to back.
But did you-
Yeah.
Boom,
Wow.
boom, boom.
But didn't you have like some kind of orientation or something, Kaylin, leading up? Like, how many days have you already been going to the campus?
Oh, yeah, we went back on the 1st.
August 1st.
So,
Okay, so
Wow.
you're pretty familiar. You're set up your
Also, you
room,
got to
all
remember
stuff.
that there's a lot of new teachers in HISD. There's been a big turnover. Remember, a lot of people left.
Yeah, like 750, right?
Yeah.
Is there
Go.
free
Bet you know.
coffee in the teacher's lounge? I always
Yeah,
wondered what
what is
goes
in there?
on in there.
What
I'm
is in
so
there?
curious.
Lots of
well,
smoking.
during our trainings, since the 1st, we did have free coffee. Today, I doubt it. I doubt it.
Not even some free
Just
coffee.
mess
You
Eric.
doubt free coffee on the first day?
Maybe today they would, right? Wouldn't they do something special?
You would
Yeah.
hope.
At
Like-
least for the first day.
Like
Can
every-
somebody surprise you with some donut holes?
Every principal should go to Shipley Donuts and get that kolache.
I seriously doubt that because did you see the story? Texas teachers outspend their counterparts from all 50 states. So they have to spend more. In Texas, they spend on average. This is the average school teacher right here, $1,396 per year on school supplies. The
seems low.
national average is only $915. So 93% of teachers right here have to dip into their own pockets for school
Kaylin,
supplies.
as an
Probably
art
more.
teacher, do you feel like you are constantly buying supplies, or is there a pretty good stream of supply because your job is the art room?
So at the beginning of the year, we kind of get like a bulk of things, and we just kind of have to make sure it lasts us throughout the year, which it never does, obviously. But another thing that like the fine arts teachers that we run into, so kids will bring a busload of supplies, Kleenex, and, you know, all different things, sanitizer, and they give it all to the homeroom teacher. So we, the music teacher, the art teacher, theater, we never get anything.
Oh, that's a good
the
point.
homeroom
Oh,
teachers,
man.
they just keep it to themselves.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh, that's a great point.
Wow.
I didn't think of that as a mom. Thanks for
Yeah.
telling us that, Kaylin, because I also
yeah.
send stuff like that on the first day for the home room. I didn't think about the other rooms, so I can specifically tell my child, go take this to Miss So-and-so or Mr. So-and-so
Yeah.
in that classroom.
So remember
Bring your
that,
backpack.
moms and dads, when you're trying to get them
Yes,
yet another
remember
coffee
that.
cup.
Yeah, as I'd send my child to school with a Costco-sized bulk in his backpack, like, hey, here's these 5 Clorox wipes that you start distributing.
Or a big tub of glue, that big thing of glue that looked like a huge jar.
You should do that. Maybe later this week you can do a whole segment. Like, as a new mom, I don't, obviously my kid's in daycare, so I don't have to bring those kind of supplies,
Right.
but maybe I should, and I don't realize it. Like, what are some ideas that parents can bring to
Especially
school?
first grade,
items,
second
yeah.
grade, kindergarten,
Yeah,
third. What
because you don't know. So maybe
Paper
that,
towels,
yeah, like I
hand
wouldn't
soap.
know to bring those kind of things. So
Clorox
maybe we
wipes.
can
What
talk
are they
about
low
that
on
later.
Some kind of wipe.
supply?
Yeah.
Well, that's
Interesting.
good. Well, have a great first day, Caitlin. Thank you so much for listening to our show, and thanks for what you do. Let us know how your first day goes. It'd be great.
I will. Thank you, guys. Y'all have a great day.
Take care.
All right,
Thank
take
you
care,
for what you
bye.
do.
And you can start off the day by saying, I was on the Rule and Ryan show today, everybody.
I was going to
You
say,
hear
thank
me?
you for your service.
No, well, you know what? I mean, look, they're not the military, but guess what? Teachers, the most precious commodity in life are children, and they are educating them.
Yeah, Kevin.
That is important.
Yeah, Kevin.
Yeah, Kev.
833-390-KRBE. Now, I had a couple texts about
Babies
this.
are needed, Kevin.
Salvador
Gosh.
has
I
a
gotta
question.
kick my seat, though.
And it doesn't matter how many teachers we want to talk to. This questions of things that we just did always make their way through. I have texts about it, and Salvador's been waiting patiently to ask this question.
Okay.
Salvador, what's your question? Welcome to the Rule and Ryan Show.
Hi, guys. Good morning. How's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
For Monday? What you got?
Good. So my question has nothing to do with HISD, but I want to know, Roula, where did you get your bed in a box? That's what I really want to know.
People are asking on text. Wait, what's so great about this mattress, this bed in a box? Okay, listen, even
So many
Mattress
good
Firm, we were
ones.
saying off the air, Mattress Firm has beds in boxes now. Big Lots has beds in boxes. Target has beds in boxes. Costco has beds in boxes. Eric's wife actually told me about this bed called a Nova Form. I've never heard it anywhere. I know there's Purple and Nectar and whatever. And they love it. They love their bed. Negi said she loves the bed, this Nova Form bed, better than those thousands of dollars of beds they bought before.
Well, we bought one on Amazon and it was crap, but we got one from Costco and it was
Costco.
good. The Costco ones are
what brand
great.
was that one?
The one from. Go ahead. Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, I just can't load like a big mattress on my small car. So I'm like, okay, what's the best
Exactly.
way and what's a good mattress? You know,
Yeah,
I'm moving into a new
Nova
studio.
Form.
It's like
space,
14
and I'm like,
Is it 14 inches thick or is
Yes, this is a big deal to pay attention if you're
Yeah,
buying a
always
bed in a
like
box. Make sure you're buying a thick mattress, not an 8-inch mattress, not a 6-inch mattress. I didn't make those. This is a 14-inch king size mattress. They also sell queen, and it was $150 off or
How do they fit
whatever
in
the
this
special
box?
was.
Like, what size box
they
is this?
Suck, it's like a normal
It's like a
box.
foam.
It's a foam.
So it's
they
foam.
suck out
It's
all
vacuum
the
sealed.
air,
Fold it.
vacuum
Okay.
sealed.
pretty cool?
And then roll it
And yeah, and it's heavy, but not like
like a burrito.
unbelievable.
And then
I
you
mean,
just
it fit
cut
in the
it?
back of the car. It
So
fit in the back of my car.
size-wise, it can fit in a regular car.
Oh, easy.
It could, it
I mean,
could
a
Not
regular
if
car.
you have like a hatchback.
Yeah.
I think that
maybe
might
in
be
your,
tight.
your trunk,
Okay.
depending on how big
If you
the
have an
trunk
SUV,
is.
100%.
Like your
fits.
car, absolutely.
And then
Yeah.
when you go to cut it open, it just pops
I
out.
would highly
But not
recommend
that fast.
putting it into the room that you're
Oh.
going to keep it in.
Oh my God! Yeah, do not open this mattress in the living room.
And then, yeah,
How did you
because
do that?
it
Okay.
puffs out.
And then you put it on
the floor,
whatever you put the bed on.
or if you have like box
Yeah,
springs,
yeah,
ready
put
to
it
go.
on the box
Yeah.
Oh,
and then
okay.
it'll take like a day and a half to get
For it to
And
air
it
out.
says on the
Yes.
paper 48 hours. Like, do not lay down on this thing before 48 hours is up.
That was my mistake.
You should try
Because
to
they're
just see if your
trying
body
to
stays
get
in
the
that
air
bed.
back in there.
Everything goes up with you.
It was called Nova
Give his
Form.
mattress going to look
Let's
like
see how it
Han
goes.
Solo in carbonite.
Now, time for the Roula and Ryan Show on KRBE to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
All right, we were talking about HISD goes back to class today. I'm watching the news last night. HISD has more than 17,000 people that have been assigned bus routes, but still about 700 students did not have their bus route assigned to them. The district says they've reached out to families to try and tell them why they haven't. Any student, basically, who's not been assigned a route right now may get on a bus at any stop or route serving their campus. Families can also call the Transportation Customer Service phone number, 713-556-5963. Once again, that's 713-556-5963.
So
What
it's
if
not
the
that
bus is full?
It's not that the bus isn't coming. It's just you're not sure if that's the one
They
you
just
should jump
hadn't
on.
given them a route. They
I
hadn't
don't think they
assigned them
have
a
a
route
route.
yet.
So as
Yeah.
long as it says HISD, if you see a bus in your neighborhood, you're supposed to get on
And then
that.
you end up at the wrong school.
But yeah, wrong
Yeah,
school.
but-
No.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't understand what this means. Oh,
So you
well,
call.
you just get on a route.
I mean, I would think that most of the parents know their school district. They're going to call, but there is a main number you can call, 713-556-5963.
It's not about bus drivers then. They have
No.
enough bus drivers.
It's about they had not assigned
I
the
thought they were always
routes.
Well, then, if you're a
I don't
parent of
know
an
why.
HISD kid, I'm going to assume you knew this yesterday, right?
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah, yeah,
heard
yeah.
they
Because
got
I would have been like, first day of
Yesterday-
school, we're getting ready for this. Where's
Yeah, if I didn't hear by Thursday last week, I'd be like, hello.
Right, hey, how-
Yesterday,
kid
they
getting
were
there?
supposed to get a call between 4:30 in the morning and 7 p.m.
Yeah, and I
And then
heard
it's
they
still
didn't
700
hear things
people
until
hadn't.
9 p.m.
Okay, if you're an
Last night.
HISD parent whose child is supposed to be on a bus, can you text us at 37530 and tell us what were you told? Because I'm just so curious. As a
Yeah,
mother,
it sucks.
I'm getting ready for the first day of school and my kid's going to be on the bus. I promise you I'm not waiting till the Roula and Ryan show gives me a hotline number to call them and find
Yeah.
out what the route is. Right?
Yeah, I would
so
think
what were
most
you
of them
told
are
as a
already on
parent?
top of it.
Well, that's
What are you told?
probably nothing. That's why what people complain about.
I mean, yeah, it's like it's not like they
17,000
didn't
kids?
know this was coming. They had plenty of time to prepare for this, and yet still, let's wait till the very last second to get this done.
And
Just
please
somebody
don't
has to
leave.
organize the route.
I say this every year. We see a story where the bus driver left a kid in the bus. The
On the
kid
first
is
day.
tired, falls asleep in the back. They don't know the kid's in
Oh
there.
man.
On the drop off home.
Jeff, you have to play your
That used
prank
to
call.
happen.
Didn't
Yeah,
Kev have
I did it. I have done a prank call like that before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Remember-
back to school prank call.
There's no one on the bus.
Unfortunately, it
bunch of
happens.
buses.
These kids are tired.
Well, coming up next, there's a letter that I got from a parent who was back to school stress shopping, like stress back to school shopping when it comes to what things cost. I want to share that letter with you next on the Roula and Ryan Show.